Okay, it's Jonathan, Simple Life Habits, and it was too nice of a day for me to be inside, so I decided to record today's video outside. And there's a good reason why I want to do that, because I want to kind of move into a new module. So far we've talked about kind of getting organized, getting the mindset for productivity, but now I want to move into actually setting up the system. So I thought it'd be good for me to record a quick video to show you one of the foundational pieces to this whole idea of getting productive. And it's a principle I learned a couple years ago from Getting Things Done by David Allen. And basically the idea is that we as humans try to remember everything in our minds, and what happens is there's only so much that we can remember at once. And even if it's just 4 or 5 things nagging on our mind, we suddenly feel this great overwhelm, and we feel like there's just too much for us to do in a day. So the idea here is to capture everything. And the goal in kind of starting this process is to actually begin by setting up some simple collection buckets, some inboxes. And remember, the idea here is to keep things simple. So I'm just going to show you what I'm currently using, and I've in the past complicated this process and had way too many to keep track of. So I'm just going to share with you 3 that I believe to be the most important, and you can take these and use them for yourself. First of all, if you haven't heard of Evernote, I would encourage you to use Evernote. I've got it on my iPad, I've also got it on my iPhone, and I use it all the time, and it's something that is just ingrained in me to constantly, anytime I have anything, whether it's an email, whether it's something online, a web page to check out later, a PDF to read, it doesn't matter what it is, it's all going into Evernote. And I'm going to show you in the next couple days how I exactly have that set up. But I would encourage you to get on Evernote.com. It's free, sign up, because we're going to be using that in the next couple days to really get this system set up. The second one that I would encourage you to do is just to get a simple wire physical inbox, a wire basket. This is something I use and try to clear out every single day. I place it close by me, so whether it's bills that are coming in or whatever is coming at me in a paper form, I put it in that inbox, and I've got a systemized way to process that. So many of you might already have an inbox, but it's a good idea to have a place where you can kind of collect all your stuff and put it in one location. The other thing I like is, and I've talked about this before, is 3x5 cards. Now I've got a simple box. It's got a picture of my kids on it, and it's got all my 3x5 cards on it. And I keep this close by me, especially when I'm really focused in on working a particular item that I want to push forward and really focus in on that for 30, 60, 90 minutes. There's going to be distractions that come. There's what I call both internal and external distractions. You can get an important phone call, you've got to jump away, or you just remembered something. And this is probably the thing that happens to me the most, is I'm working and I remember that I got to do something else. And because I don't want to forget it, I pull away and I do that thing. But then it's hard to get focused again. So what I've done is just use a simple 3x5 card, place it right by me when I'm working, and just jot that down. So as soon as something comes to mind, I jot it down, I get right back to working, and I worry about that later. The other thing you can do that I've done too is use 3x5 cards along with your wallet. And so I've got a wallet that is a little bit larger, and what I'll do is I'll just place the 3x5 card inside here, or you can put it inside your wallet, or fold it up if you have a smaller wallet, and just write down anything that comes to mind. You're out and about, you're moving around, you're going through your day, and maybe you just need to write some things down so you don't forget about it. That's what you can do as well. So really, ultimately, the goal is to try to have just a few collection buckets and start getting in the habit of just collecting everything. And then later we're going to tell you how to kind of process through that, filter through it, and start putting it into a simple productivity system to get lots of things done. And you'll feel excited because you'll be moving forward and the momentum will begin to happen in your life.